in the social media, social life, men, and she would really, say a lot of things how you can tuanisha mwanaume hivi na hivi, isn't it? So then again, for so many years, she has built, maybe over 10 years, let me say over 10 years, I'm 7 years. She's built a brand based on what? She's built a brand based on kujiuza kama game, whatever category you want, maybe your social life and whatnot. So again, maybe it will take another 7 years to convince people to undo the work that she has done for. I'm not saying nobody can turn around. They can always be a turnaround, always a turnaround. And a good example that I like using is Larry Madowo. You've seen Kitambo on the trend in TV, isn't it? But he decided to quit and now look into agenda CNN, and now he started focusing on interviewing serious people in the society, isn't it? So what I'm saying is the example that I've used about the theater, the end of the world, but it matters how you package yourself as a woman. Remember, you're a brand. Whatever in whatever capacity, whether in nurse, whether in nini, maybe you want to be the best nurse that there ever is, you want to be the best beautician or whatever it is. So number one, how you really package yourself. Number two, realize what you want to be in the next couple of years. Then the decision that you make today will influence your outcome tomorrow, isn't it? These things are cliches, and as a one guy, oh, like it's the truth. I'll give my own. When I started saying that nobody will give you anything because you're a woman, I got nominated. How I got nominated is because of the work I've been doing over the years. By profession, by studies, I did Bachelor of Development Studies. I'm very passionate about the community and about just helping out. So with that is what led me to being where I am. How politicians saw what I did, and he wanted to use that to market himself. And because of that, it led now me to being where I am currently. One thing I keep saying all the time: use what you have to get what you want. We can't all be politicians. We can't all be elected. I'm nominated. I do not desire to be elected as at now. I'm okay with where I am, and I'm maximizing the opportunities that I've gotten with where I am. When the time comes, maybe can you be a good starter? But what I'm saying is that use what you have. Use the talent that you have at the moment. If you're good at cooking, make money out of it. If you're good at easy social media and whatnot, use that to get what you want. It will always lead you to the next step and the next step and the next step. I didn't find myself here. If you're too, I started from somewhere. I used to model back in the day. No, when you were talking at high school and unajambia I'll be a model or I'll be a DJ or whatever. I used to do a lot of modeling. But it pushed me until a certain place. I left. I went into something else. I left. And then I opened my own organization, an NGO. I did a lot of volunteering. And that is now, and from the volunteering, I opened my own organization. And then now, from that, now it led me to being where I am. So maybe in a nutshell, I hope myself really try to, highlight what I could from the conversation that I've gotten, how it's ongoing. So maybe if one or two of you have a question, then I'm very much open. Maybe another time when there's some bit of time, then we can go through in detail some of these things. So I'm open to whatever questions. Please ask me, one or two or three, and then maybe I give the program back to Judy to break the session. Thank you. I don't know how to do my question, but you say you are nominated. Yes. So you're nominated by your chair of political party, or you're nominated because you helped this guy, or you're nominated because there are some other things there. Some are too black and white. Yeah. So maybe like I would really want to know, like this nomination, is it always something placed on public, it's something you were taken from a group of people. One, nomination is public. You can always apply for a nomination. But how I was nominated, I said nilikuwa nasaidia, si ndio? Na kusaidia, we began something called Daughters of Gideon Moi. Now we used to propel Gideon Moi's name. That time he was vying for a presidential seat. So we would go around in very many counties. Kusaidia tu wanawake just to mobilize and help them know about Kanu and Gideon Moi as a man. Basically just campaign, but now we are using humanitarian. Now from there, when Gideon decided he's no longer vying, he stepped down. See, Oka were formed, those who are keen on politics. Oka formed as even one Kenya alliance, and they were backing up Raila as the presidential candidate. So that group ikaenda chini kidogo. In terms of now activities may reduce, Mtu wetu is not running for a political, the biggest seat in the land. So what happened from there, two of us from that group were picked to go to work in the headquarters to help. We were election officers. I was coordinating Western Bloc, all the Western. So candidates, aspirants walikuwa wanakuja na wasaidia vitu kama hizo. The number one rule in politics is that you have to be loyal and you have to align yourself to somebody. Hata ukiwa na watoto ama whoever you know, for example, utapatia watoto wako kwanza chakula ama wa nje. You will start because maybe somebody they've seen you giving your all, and you would work until 2 in the morning. By 6 you're already in the office. So it was very, very crazy. Now from there is when they said, you know what, apply for this thing. Nomination again, I've said, is dependent on how many elected you get. So you might apply, lakini mkose elected kwa ground ya chama yenu. So what do? Ni mchezo ya paka na panya, mchezo ya town, nipe nikupe, it's neither here nor there, you understand? So it's all God, and venye tu Mungu anawakasi tu maisha mtu ni hivyo. So that's how I got nominated. But then again, use what you have to get what you want. Loyalty matters in this game of politics, and you have to align yourself. If at all you want a nomination, you have to align yourself with a political party, or the one that your ideas na idea your political party mnafanya nini zina align. Na pay nomination kama umesikia saa zingine unaanguka kwa number 1 kwa list, asubuhi majina zikienda yo number, the people who I think umesikia hizo stories, you will find yourself. So again, nomination is not as easy as people think. I was taken to court and I was in court for 1 year because the lady who was put number 2 thought she was the one who was supposed to be number 1. And you're allowed to go to court. In a democratic, in a democratic society. So it was okay for her to go to court because we're the same party. So that is my nomination story. Maybe wengine wako na shortcuts wengine, that is theirs, but this is my story. Yeah, that's how I got nominated.
Nani kuna swali lingine? Yanakuja huko mbele, huku nyuma wametulia sana. Nani kuna swali? Mko sawa? Ama ni njaa? Haya, sasa haina shida. Wajua ni ile time ya lunch, lesson ya chemistry, alafu kuna ile fresh student anauliza swali. Terry.
You said you have an organization, so most people here are students and they're willing to work. So do you take volunteers for your organization? Upate watu kadhaa kwa kuchangamkia kazi iko nao huko?
Thank you for that. Yes, I have an organization. At the moment, I am still working on it and the structures. But honestly, once it's ready and the fundings are there, I'll definitely, reach out. What I've been able to do just as myself, I've been able to just give out sanitary towels. I come from Kusero, so in Gapiana Uko. So maybe when I have such events, you may join. There's no problem. You also empower the girls who are in secondary school. They also get to hear the stories of how, university equal. Because I came to realize very many girls who come mashinani, they don't see past mashinani. So they end up engaging in some activities that even affect them to not go beyond. Unapata mtu amezaliwa Kusero, amesoma Khwisero, ameolewa Khwisero, anazikwa Khwisero, for example. You understand? So when I have such events, I will definitely rope you people in. Yes.
Yes, Madam MCA, Honorable. I have a question. Like, how do one become a member of a certain political party?
Now, I began by saying you look at the party that you feel inclined to, that your ideas, your party align. If it is ODM, if it is KANU, if it is whatever it is, whatever party. How you become one is you go register as a member of that particular party. For example, KANU, to be an ordinary member, unalipa 100. To be a silver member, you pay 20,000. To be a bronze member, you pay about 150k, and then there's now you're a gold 100k. So you first register in that political party. Because are you a member of ODM? Are you a member of KANU? You say yes, they go to their data, they tell you, okay, kuna kitu naitwa *509 hash. You know what political party you're in. So they wanaangalia uko ama uko. Kama uko, then how do you then maybe they show you the procedure of now doing registration to their party. So you first become a member of that party.
So you register in their office, or
No, you can even register on your phone. Then now you physically go to their office to introduce yourself. My name is so and so. I am a party member. I would have to I've applied for a party membership in your party. Inaweza saidia wapi? Politics basically is about volunteering. You very many people are volunteering. In fact, as you unatumia pesa yako ndo upate ile tunafaa kupewa.
Nimeambiwa kwamba wakati ni mbaya.